What's up everyone? I'm Rick from 757 Vinyl, and today we're going to do a quick demonstration of how to install some decals. And before we get started, we need to make sure we have a couple supplies. First off, rubbing alcohol, some paper towels, and debit, credit card, gift card, whatever you have lying around that's a hard card that you can use on your decals. It doesn't have any sharp edges and won't tear your decals. Alright, now that the camera's in place, you can see that we have 5 different decals here that we want to apply. We have our logo, a vape pen, coil, a Jolly Roger, and this little guy here too. What we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and clean the areas that we think we want to put them. So where they're laying right now, I think is pretty good spots. I'm going to take the paper towels from earlier and we're going to put a little bit of alcohol on them. Alcohol is great because everyone has some of it lying around. It does a pretty good job of cleaning and it evaporates really quickly, so that means you have to wait less time before you can put your stickers on. Let's just move them individually out of the way and we're going to clean. There we go. All right, I'm gonna grab another paper towel and go back over those areas just to help it dry a little faster. Alright, we're looking good. So I think we are going to start with this Jolly Roger right here. First step, and this is a pretty important thing, is peeling it off, the backer off. See, you can see that that E decided that it wants to stay there. So you can use your thumbs, see if that can get it to stay on the transfer tape, and it's not happening. So this is where your debit or credit card or gift card or whatever card you have, it doesn't really matter so long as it's not sharp and won't tear this. Let's see if that helped it stay down at all. So still not staying down, so let's start from a different area, see if we can come at it from a different angle. Okay, so we have the tip of that sword. That side of that saber stayed down just perfect. Got a little bit of the skull that's peeling up. But this is the important part. You want to make sure you go slowly. You don't want to just rip the backer off and leave things on the backer. Just nice and patient. Alright, we're back and we have 3 of our 4 remaining decals peeled. I'm going to peel this one real quick, and we're going to take special care with this little part right here where it says established 2017. Those little details in decals are probably one of the most complicated things to deal with because they don't want to come up and they're really easy to mess up. So you can see that they kind of wanted to stay on the backer, but we got them all in one try. That's pretty good. All right, now that one's free and clear, so we can start turning these over and putting them down where we cleaned before. Start with this one. This one has a lot of little pieces as well, so if you put it down crooked or mess up one of the pieces, it's going to be very noticeable. So we're going to do the same thing we started with the Jolly Roger. We're going to take the two corners that we're putting down first and hold them tightly. Make sure that we don't get any creases in our transfer paper. It's nice and smooth. We're going to take whatever card you're using. Just go down. There we go. We got it down perfectly smooth. No wrinkles in the transfer. It should leave us looking with a really good looking decal when we pull that transfer up. Alright, let's go for this coil now. I think we're going to put it right about here. Same deal. Start with one side, work your way across it to the other side. So once you have the transfer paper straight and not wrinkled on one side, you're guaranteed to take a straight edge like a card and be able to work it all the way across without getting any other wrinkles. And this one should be just as easy. Alright, for the last one, I'm going to put that right about here. And for decals with little tiny details, you could use your fingers to make sure everything's sat down on whatever surface you're applying it on instead of a card. The card, you really can't feel anything, so you don't know if it's actually down or not. But I think all of our decals are ready to go. We're going to wait 4 or 5 minutes before we peel the transfer off of all of these, and we'll be right back. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes, and now we're going to take our transfer paper off. We're going to go in the same order that we applied them. We'll start with the Jolly Roger. And you just want to peel the transfer paper off slowly and at an angle. If anything starts to come up as you're doing this, you just pause and fold the transfer paper back down and try again. And you could also rub it down. I don't think we're going to have an issue with any of these, but it happens, so be on the lookout for it. Also want to make sure that you're peeling this off at 45-degree angle, sort of like this, so that it gives you the most surface area of the sticker still attached to whatever surface. If you start peeling it off like this, you're grabbing more of the sticker at a time, which gives you a greater chance of ripping it off whatever surface you put it on. And once you do that, then your whole sticker is pretty much ruined. You can't put the vinyl back down. But as you can see, all these are stuck really well. They're all coming off very nicely. You just want to be patient, take it slow. You'll end up with a decal that's on there for up to 7 years. Of course, you can take it off sooner than that, but they last quite a while when they're put on properly. Go. Again, with a decal like this, with all these little details, you want to be really slow and patient. Make sure that they stick well. And there we go. We got 5 new decals on our board, and everything was a success. We didn't run into any issues. Be sure to check us out on Facebook at 757 Vinyl, as well as on Instagram. And you can always visit this URL right here, 757vinyl.shop/installation, to watch our installation videos and get tips and tricks on how to put your vinyl decals on.